Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana with mail day number 20. I've had a few mail days recently because I shipped a bunch of cards that came back from PSA to my PWCC vault. So this is mail day number 20, another heavy dose of Jordan and Shaquille O'Neal, who are my two primary PCs. I've got it pulled up on my PWCC vault over here. The first card you're going to see on your screen here, let me try to shrink that a little bit. Here we go, is the 1993 Ultra Scoring King. So this is actually a mail day, but it's interesting. I've had the card for a bit. I picked up the PSA 10, but I was trying to collect the PSA 10 Scoring King set, which I thankfully completed. And so that sort of made this BGS 9.5 expendable. The card's been on an interesting run lately. Mine is a minimum gem copy here. I've got it pulled up in Card Ladder. Here's the card that Card Ladder has in here, also a minimum gem. But the card, as you can see, over the last 2 years, started at $3,000. There's only been 10 sales. It's still only a pop 103. The PSA 10 is only a pop 97. So again, 200 total copies in gem mint condition between the two big grading companies. But my BGS 9.5, it looks like peaked out at 9,500 way back in May 13th of 2021. So almost exactly a year ago, about 13 months ago. If it was probably worth somewhere near 9,500, I would have sold this card long ago, but it's come back down so hard to 3,720. It's almost back all the way to where it was a full 2 years ago in June of 2020. That doesn't seem right to me. Most Jordan cards are up pretty substantially over the last 2 years, despite being down over the last year. So I'll probably just hang on to this copy that you're looking at here in my PWCC vault for a bit. I won't need it. Again, I've got the PSA 10 copy, which is part of my PSA 10 Scoring King set. So this one is expendable. It's a card that I actually had here in Baton Rouge. I was going to try to sell it on Instagram or Facebook. And then, you know, when the prices just come down too much, I just think the card might be more than a $3,700 card 3-4 years from now. Not in a hurry to liquidate it. It is a gem mint copy of one of Jordan's most famous and iconic and sought after inserts. So I'll probably just hang on to this card for a good bit. Anyway, next on our list in the mail day number 20 is a little baby Shaq. It's a 1993 Shaq that I sent off 16 months ago to PSA. I probably would never have sent this $2 or $3 card off for grading. This is the award winner from 1993 Fleer number 231. Good looking card, you know, in good condition. It looks to me a little off center left or right, to be honest with you, but it got the PSA 10 tag, so happy to add it into my PWCC vault. Next is a little bit bigger card. This is the 1994 Hoops Big Numbers card that I was talking about on a PSA grade reveal video a couple weeks ago. This is the Rainbow Parallel Pop 10. PSA 10. It's a Pop 2 card, if I recall. I might be wrong. It's something. Yeah, there it is. So it's Pop 2. There's only 2 of them out there. I've got one of them. Happy to have it. It'll stay in my collection. I like it. Believe it or not, that's David Wingate, the great David Wingate of Georgetown fame, who didn't have quite the illustrious career in the NBA that he did in college. Part of a bunch of fantastic Georgetown teams in college, but played, I believe, at Baltimore Dunbar High School, if I'm not mistaken. I may be wrong about that, but I think he played with Muggsy Bogues and Reggie Williams and a couple of other really good players. Did I get that right? I might not even have that right. But a great high school player, great college player, not so much in the pros, David Wingate. The reason this is called Big Numbers 15, and you'll see the 15 on the front, is because Shaq blocked 15 shots in one game. That is a lot of shots blocked in one game. Impressive. You don't see that very often. You'll probably never see it again the way the NBA is played now, but happy to add that Big Numbers Rainbow to my collection. Next on our list is a Topps Black Gold from 1993. Another low pop. I've got it pulled up here on PSA. It's a pop 32 out of 219 grading, so a pretty tough gem rate for this card. And it is a pretty low pop card, and happy to add that to my collection too. I was not super familiar with the Topps Black Gold. Again, here he's yamming on Mark Bryant, who was just a career stiff journeyman who probably got dunked on by more than just Shaq, but Shaq probably doesn't even notice him there. He's about waist height, and that ball is definitely going down and going down hard, and Bryant probably going down in the process. That's the 93 Topps Black Gold Shaq. Low pop card, real cool card, great condition, razor sharp. Bought that in a raw collection, sent it off to get graded, and it did great. Next on our list is the same year, same product, except this is the Topps Gold parallel. So Shaq dunking the ball here. It is Topps Gold. You'll see Topps Gold emblazoned up there in the top right corner. Kind of hard to tell. But this card is an even lower pop. So the Topps Gold, mine is card number 181. That is a pop 18 card in PSA 10 condition. Really hard to gem. A little bit more than a 10% gem rate there. Maybe a 12% gem rate on that card. So not easy to gem. Shaq had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards in that 1993 Topps product, that second year product. So even back then, the card manufacturers knew that they needed to print buku cards of Shaq and Jordan and guys like that, because that's where their bread is buttered. So 93 Topps Gold number 181 is next on our list. And then last on our list is another little Shaq, not a huge card. This is the 1995 Shaq base card from the 1995 metal set. I really like these metal sets. They're kind of unique. They're a little bit different from your typical paper base cards like Topps and Upper Deck and Fleer and stuff like that, and Hoops. So metal's just got a little bit more to them. The cards are a little thicker, a little more put together, and then you've always got that. It kind of gives you that Metal Universe vibe going here, and that the back of that is kind of that Metal Universe kind of metallic motherboard computer, what do you call those things, like screws, nails, whatever. Just something about it like industrial. It's got that industrial feel to it. But just showing you some of Shaq's numbers on the back. Let me turn my head sideways and see. In 94, he shot 58% from the field, 53% from the free throw line. How about that? And blocked 192 shots. So if he played 80 games, that's about, a little over 2 shots blocked a game. And then he averaged 29.3 points a game. Wow, that is a dominant force from Shaquille O'Neal in that particular season. One of his last seasons with Orlando before he made that move to the Lakers to join Kobe and win 3 rings. So that's it for the mail day, guys. Just the one Jordan scoring kings, and then a couple little baby Shaqs. This one's actually a pretty decent sized card, and so is the black gold, and so is the gold. Not too bad. And then a little typical, just a Shaq metal base card in PSA 10 condition there. So thank you guys for watching. I'm getting a little more efficient at this, you got to admit. Thank you. If you're still watching my mail days and you like the channel, do me a favor and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm actually pushing really close to 1,000. By the time you guys see this, I will probably have eclipsed 1,000. That was never really the focus of this content. This is just my way to share my thoughts on the hobby and educate myself and kind of share my education process with you guys as viewers and listeners. So hopefully you guys are enjoying it. At least 1,000 of you seem to enjoy it a little bit, and I get a few likes here and there. So it really helps me if you click that like button with YouTube and the algorithm. I'm not in this thing to make money, so I'm not trying to monetize and get rich. This is not how I feed my kids or how I pay bills. It's just what I love to do, and I love to talk to you guys about it, because there's just not that many people that collect basketball cards here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There are a few really loyal collector hobby friends that I have here, but I love talking to you guys every day. Hopefully you guys love listening to me, and always appreciate the positive feedback that I get on the Instagram messages and the YouTube comments from you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.